It all kicked back up. I actually think I set the camper up before it was all done. I think the worst of it is coming now. Oh my goodness, look at this. If the gator gets stuck, I'm not, I'm way too far in.
I know, things aren't perfect.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
So,
all right. All right.
I bring positive influence.
I appreciate that. That's all I ask is for respect. There is a storm warning in effect. I'm right in the path. This is just the beginning. Elsa is coming to get me. I'm just trying to survive. I had to build a fort. I've had to eat Cheetos and boogers just to make ends meet. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make it. I mean, it's survival of the fittest right now. And let's face it, I'm not that fit. My dad bod is more of a father figure than anything, and I'm just trying to make it happen, Captain. Not gonna lie, that wasn't what I expected. As a matter of fact, when George left in April, it was much, much worse than Hurricane Elsa. Biggest thing I gotta do right now, I gotta get that camper, I gotta put it back where it belongs. Now that's gonna take me hours, especially after I clean up all these tree limbs that fell. My goal was to be able to just back straight back up where the camper is gonna go. There were some limbs that fell here, there, but really they're not limbs. I mean, that was the biggest one right there that fell. It's just a branch. So this is gonna give me an opportunity to actually clean up the area, and then I'll bring the camper straight back. I'll try and line it up just like it was. Even then, nothing ever works like it's planned. So I doubt it's gonna happen that way. You're never gonna believe this. Look, that's where the truck and the camper were through this entire mess here. First try, no joke. It never happens this way. Anything that can go wrong does go wrong. First try, my plan actually worked. I am just to this side by 1 inch. 1 inch. In my world, 1 inch, that's pretty good. I'm gonna get all of these stabilizers back up and running. There's a stabilizer. These are slide out stabilizers. I'll even get the awning back out. So any rain that comes, that will help wash. And I'm okay with that. So stabilizers, stabilizers. There's more stabilizers. I gotta get the water running. I gotta get the electric on. That's all turned off. Oh man. I am thrilled. Look, stabilizers, stabilizers. This is normally hours worth of work. I'm thrilled we're gonna have it down to probably a single hour. Ducks are having fun under there, look at that. We're gonna have it down to about a single hour instead of all afternoon. I'm set back up with electric, and now I'm going with water. Now, one of the things that I did with the water is I actually duct taped the water line, the hose, so that it's clean, and I stood it straight up. I'll take that tape off, we'll hook it right up in there, we'll have clean water again, which is really important because I smell like swamp. As always, we've got a major problem. This 220 line, as you can see right here, this started smoking. So, I don't know if it's because of the water, which I doubt. Although it could be, but I had it high and dry. Something's going on. We're not gonna be able to carry on like this. I went ahead and I turned the breaker off. We're gonna have to disconnect, go into town, and figure out another way to get about 100 feet of 30 amp to the camper if we're gonna get things up and running. Starting to rain again. The good news is that some of my preparations and plans, such as this Sharpie black marker to let me know where level is, actually worked. Bam, we're good to go. Good news, I have the camper all set back up and I can finally get a shower. Maybe better news, I'm already soaking wet from this whole naked and afraid adventure here in a hurricane. And probably bad news, it all kicked back up. I actually think I set the camper up before it was all done. I think the worst of it is coming now. A day later, and the rain has finally stopped. And thankfully, I actually did laundry too. Not too bad, I've got clothing again. I'm not saying it's the most stylish clothing in the world, but it is clothing. We have so much we have to do today. We've got to check all the destruction, all the flooding, and we got to get life back together here at the ranch. Remember when we moved everything just to make sure that the hurricane rains didn't come in? Well, the hurricane rains didn't come too far. As a matter of fact, George, look right down here. Look right down here. It came in, it got wet. You can see the line here. But really, I think that was more about me dragging in water. So what we gotta do, we gotta take care of the animals. Look, the animals are all right here. I hear ya. They're all out here. They're all like, Jeremy, we want food. All right, I'm gonna set this all back up first in here, then we're gonna take care of the animals. This little table here, which isn't all that little, this pretty much contains my flip-flop. Probably shouldn't be wearing flip-flops in here, but these are all the current projects that I gotta finish. Everything from hanging up plates to filming the chickens with their new arms. All of that. Oh, this thing is loaded. I mean, loaded with projects. Pretty much all because of you guys, and that's a good thing. Things are looking a little better here in the screened-in porch. My feet, not so much. So what we definitely have to do now, we gotta get our mud and boots on, and we gotta go get our search and discovery on. We gotta see what's happened. Animals first, flooding second, damage third, probably snacks somewhere in between there too. It's definitely flooded. Look at this stuff, George. Come here. Look at all this water. This is just crazy. It's flooded, but even then, some of the rain and the runoff has dissipated, which is good. I know some of you right now are thinking, dissipated? Where did Jeremy come up with the word dissipated? That's a 4-syllable word. I know even some 5-syllable words. I can't think of them right now, but I'm sure I do know some. Let's go get the animals. Look at this. Look at it. They're begging. Let's get them some food. Get the melons. I've got, we got 4 melons left. 4 melons left from Melon Lady Mimi. You guys know how much I love melons. Let's get the melons. We'll get them to the pigs in the pig pen. Then we're gonna get the chickens. Let's roll. We got all the pigs. You know what? I love crushing melons. Oh, that one didn't go. Wait, guys. See, I got this big root here, and that's how I get the melons for these guys. And then they're all set and ready to go, just like that. Is one tough melon. This is an extremely tough melon. One more try. Here we go. Back up, guys, back up. No! Oh, look at this melon. Come here. Look at this melon. That explains it. This melon is all husk and really no melon. That's the worst kind of melons there are. Chickens are gonna get some food as well. Here, come on over here. So we've got all the hog food is over here. Chicken food is, you know what? The grandparents, Adventures with the Hudsons, brought this out. And what we're gonna do, this is a special occasion. This is the party after a hurricane. We're just gonna give the chickens the entire bag of scratch. Now, what I like to do is to just pour it right inside a feeder. Even if they don't like the sunflower seeds, the pigs will come and eat it. I like to just pour it right inside the feeder like that. That way, everybody gets their fair share. Thankfully, no more rat snakes today. I'm gonna actually put the feeder right here in the chicken coop because the pigs, after they get done with their melons, they're so greedy, they'll come and steal all the feed from the chickens. Got melon juice all over the back of the gator. Gotta get it cleaned out because I'm pretty sure Mimi's got more melons for the pigs. We're gonna head up front. The most important thing we gotta know is the sculpture, that beautiful, priceless piece of work, was it saved during this entire hurricane. It's about time we find out. No, it can never be replaced. It's still in its place. There it is. It survived with the floaty. I'm gonna take the floaty off because frankly, I may need this where we're going out back. The sculpture, that piece of art, it lives on. This is just the road. This is just the drive. It goes 1,200 feet back. Look how flooded it is. If we even go off to the side, let's go off to the side here just a little bit. We start sinking deeper and deeper. Oh my goodness, look, I'm almost up to the top of my boots, and it goes into a full lake over here. There could be anything in here right now. There could be water moccasins, there could be gators, there could be, you name it. Except right now, it's me that's in here. Just out here checking to see if it's time to mow, and as you can see, it's definitely time to mow here in Florida. This is Florida! Fights back. It fights back. What am I gonna do? Florida fights back. If that's just up here by the drive, who the hell knows what we're gonna find back in the creek? I think what we need to do, we gotta get a tape measure so that we can measure all the flooded areas so we can determine how much flooding has actually happened. Let's go grab that. Let's go exploring. Okay, we're in the shop. The shop flooded too. You see all that water? As a matter of fact, I had all these tools down on the ground. That's probably rusted. I had a drill press, a grinder, router table. This is a fireplace. I had a lot of stuff here on the ground. It definitely flooded. But at least I found a tape measure. I got a feeling out back the water is so high, the gator isn't gonna be high enough. So I'm gonna take the tractor out. We're gonna start measuring, and frankly, we need to move the tractor anyway. There's all kinds of branches, all kinds of tree limbs down that we gotta scoop up. If you look up there, you see the rake. So that rake allows me to actually scoop up the actual limbs and branches, just like fingers, and then dump them on the burn pile. Let's roll. This is Otter Creek, which looks more like a lake right now. I can actually see, can you see it flowing in and through? Right there is flowing in and through. This is a big body of water. Now the neighbors actually excavated and pulled dirt and land out over there. And so it made it a bigger hole area for fishing. Think of it as a fishing hole. But beyond the fishing hole, this is normally all dry. It is completely and totally up and flowing. If I wanted with a raft right now, I could get through. If I wanted with a canoe, I could get through. Honestly, I could probably get a speedboat through right now. I don't know how bad it is back there, but we're about to find out. We've seen gators out here, and if there's been gators here, hopefully there's gators out there. Before we go back there though, I've got the Hawk Smash right now. This pole has been in the way every time I come out here. So I'm gonna take that brush rake, I'm gonna try and grab it, I'm gonna push it, I'm gonna get it out of here because every time I come with the gator, I kinda gotta have to do a wheelie around it or almost back into it. It's coming out. Today is finally the day, it's coming out. Just before I get on the tractor, I'm trying to pick up garbage. All this garbage has flown in with the flooding. We got a Budweiser sandal with a Busch Light, and I don't even, oh my goodness, I don't even want to know what this is. Here we go! This thing has been such a pain. Come on, get out of there. Oh man. Brought my floaty, but I didn't bring my insect spray. I'm gonna have to go back for the insect spray. But here's our marker. Remember our marker? I brought this wooden pole, this hammer, Again, even if I wanted to get to anywhere else on the creek right now, it's so flooded. My trails are all flooded. Probably wouldn't be smart. Just weeks ago, all of this, absolutely all of it, you could walk on dry ground. One of my trails goes back there. We're gonna put the post, we're gonna mark the post with a Sharpie, and we're gonna find out exactly what happens with all of this hurricane water. We'll be back to check up for sure. I'm marking the level right above the water. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. All right, let's pull it up. Oh my goodness. I thought inches. Look at this. Look at this. This is how high it is right now from when I put it out there. We're at, and it's down from yesterday, 15, you seeing that? 15 inches just on the pole that we put up. Look at all of this. This all was dry, completely and totally dry. Just 2 weeks ago, my trails, I gotta go get bug spray and I gotta go see if we can even get back here on the trails. I think I just lost, I don't know, a pint of blood, maybe 2 out there with all of the bugs. There's no doubt the entire back 40 of the 70 acres flooded right now. I had to go get the gator because the tractor just isn't doing it. The only thing that works out here is deep woods. You gotta have the deep. Don't tell me Skin So Soft, it does not work. Do not tell me B12, it does not work. The only thing that works is 100% DEET. Let's go see what's going on. This trail here, this goes to the middle. This actually goes to where one of the hunting blinds that we found. Now we gotta be careful. Look at all this water, look at it. This is flood zone A. This is not where we're looking to build. But one of the things we want to do is clean it all up so we can enjoy the nature. I don't even know how far back we're going to be able to go, but we're going to try and see because I want to see how high the creek is in different areas of the property. This is insanity. Everywhere around me is water. Look at this. This is one of the tree stands that we found out in the woods. Here's another trap. This trap is an easy 8 inches underwater. And if you look that way, if you look that way, if you look anywhere, we're literally in a lake right now. The creek used to be over there, but now this is Lake Hales. My biggest concern with all this flooding, look at this. Look at this, it's like Jurassic Park. How many more bones are gonna wash up? How many more artifacts? How many more fossils, mammoth teeth? I can't wait until this all goes down to see what's under it. Can't believe this. This is the trail on the south property line. I'm just entering it. It is one huge lake. I'm curious to see if I find any gators, any snakes. I'm not sure I should be even doing this right now. Because if the gator gets, oh my goodness, look at this. If the gator gets stuck, I'm not, oh my, oh, I'm way too far in. I'm way too far in. It is nothing but an entire lake, I can't stay in here, I gotta get out. How bad is it? How bad is it? Did it go down? Oh, so everything was good here? All right. Well, where's the worst of the water? This is my first time owning the property with the flooding. Oh, this is the first time they sent you out? No? They send you out just to check up? All right, well, everything looks good then, huh? Perfect. If it all looks good, I'm happy. I'm happy if you're happy. It's just water, yeah. The worst of it's back in the creek, but yeah. All right, appreciate it, man. All right, thank you. Think I might have kind of taken the AT&T service guy by surprise. So he did say AT&T sent him out because of the hurricane. They have to check everything. He's never been to this location before. Everything looks good except water. There's water literally everywhere, which we've seen that already. The front of the property, not so much water. All right. Is that your vehicle or is that?
This one is.
All right.
I'm moving around.
All right. Please don't park there again.
Not a problem.
And just since you haven't been here in a long time, there was encroaching issues and new fence, and that is the property line. And
yeah, shit, I didn't even realize. It's been 2 years since I've been here.
All right. Yeah, please just don't park there again. Yeah, it's been a major issue.
I got you.
All right, thank you.
Obviously,
Yep.
not gonna expect
Which one you associated with, there or here?
this one here.
Okay.
My buddy, Kenny. I've known him for a long time. I know, things aren't perfect.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
So,
All right. All right.
I bring positive influence.
I appreciate that. That's all I ask is for respect. Respect people's property, and that's all I ask. All right, thank you, sir. Seems like the biggest issues we have are with trespassers still parking on the property. Here we are at the pond. The pond, I've actually never seen it this high, but the pond is dwarfed by all the other water every other place here on the ranch.